A year to forget for Indian cricket's most controversial personality, N Srinivasan. While 2015 sealed his fate within Indian cricketing circles, it also marked a premature end to his term as the ICC Chairman. CNBC TV 18's Jude Sannith recaps N Srinivasan's forgettable year.
Champions of 2015, ladies and gentlemen, the Australians.
This moment was perhaps N Srinivasan's last in the spotlight. For the former BCCI strongman, the year 2015 was the final conclusion to a fall that began 2 years earlier when the IPL spot-fixing controversy was unveiled in 2013.
Down the track.
Just last year, barely 2 months since the Supreme Court observed that his continuing as BCCI chief was nauseating, Srinivasan was appointed chairman of the ICC, a position created just for him. Back home in Chennai, things were not looking good for N Srinivasan. The year began on a sour note with the Justice Mudgal report concluding that although Srinivasan wasn't directly involved in spot fixing or betting, he was aware of violations to the players' code of conduct but chose to remain silent. At stake now was the IPL team that he had helped build, the Chennai Super Kings. To save CSK, the India Cements boss spared no effort in dissociating himself from the team. The board of India Cements transferred ownership rights of the newly formed, wholly owned subsidiary, Chennai Super Kings Private Limited. Through this move, 97,000 shareholders of India Cements technically became team owners, while Srinivasan himself had managed to cut off all personal links to CSK. With his cricketing empire crumbling back home, it seemed like the former BCCI chief was consolidating his position in world cricket. The death knell to Srinivasan's clout in Indian cricketing circles came in July this year when the Justice Lodha Committee ruled in favour of a 2-year ban on the Chennai Super Kings and the Rajasthan Royals, in addition to imposing a life ban on the two protagonists of the 2013 spot-fixing scandal, Raj Kundra and Gurunath Mayappan, who is of course Srinivasan's son-in-law. This meant that Srinivasan had lost both his position as BCCI president and the team that he had helped build. As fate would have it, the demise of Srinivasan's successor, BCCI President Jagmohan Dalmia, in September further weakened Srinivasan's already waning clout. Shashank Manohar took over the reins of the BCCI soon after. As a matter of formality, Shashank Manohar also replaced Srinivasan as ICC Chairman, drawing the curtains on the latter's aspirations to call the shots in world cricket. For Srinivasan, it was the final nail in the coffin of what has largely been a controversial stint as the top boss of Indian cricket. In many ways, 2015 marked the end of N Srinivasan's tenure, not just as an Indian cricket administrator, but also as one of the big names of world cricket. For now, the BCCI top boss will look to focus on his position at the Tamil Nadu Cricket Association, where he has remained undefeated as president for 13 straight years. And that last semblance of clout, even though at a local level, could well be why the former Indian cricketing czar may not be done just yet. In Chennai, this is Jude Sannith.